What's up YouTube, this is Kind of Like Pokemon, and today we have a very special guest. We're gonna start a new series. Well, it's a quick few videos, just to kind of get the concept of why people decide to come into Pokemon. And if you have limited budget, what kind of cards will you buy? So in this series of video, we're gonna have two very special guests. First one here up is Andy.
Hi.
So hello. So you guys have seen Andy actually. He often talks on my stream asking about investment, whether Cosmic Eclipse is good to hold on, whether Evolution will boom or fall, or what's up with the Japanese promo. So he did a lot of research, and let me just introduce him. He came into Pokemon very new, and I think the first time I met him, he just walked in and said, "Hey, collect Pokemon. Which card is good to invest?" And then I was like, "What card are you looking for?" He was like, "Anything that is good for investment." I'm like, you have to do some research. So let's give a warm welcome to Andy, and let's see how he got into Pokemon. So Andy, can you tell me, what got you into Pokemon?
One time my friend asked me about Pokemon, and then because the Chinese version just recently came out by that time, and he asked me, am I interested to play with him? So that's why I'm getting into Pokemon.
So but when you were young, did you start collecting, or you never touched Pokemon?
I used to buy a pack or two, but I usually just dump it.
Right, because that's what happened to a lot of us. We see something cool, we're like, it's just a couple of bucks, so we just open it and nothing shiny, so we just throw it away, right?
Yeah.
So Andy got back actually because of the introduction of the new traditional Chinese version of the Pokemon cards, and that's what happens. Sometimes when we see something, when there is something newly introduced like Pokemon Go or something, it just gets us back into the hobby. So then what happened? So now I know that you're asking me about buying a lot of promo cards. So how did you get there?
At the first, I'm really interested in the Mario and Luigi Pikachu. I think the art is really unique. That's why I just keep checking the price on eBay, and then I just hit the button and buy it.
Yeah, okay, buy it now, right? I do that all the time. So I guess it's very similar to a lot of us. Sometimes we see some really, really nice artwork, and it's just a very impulsive buy. It's like, oh, I feel like that's the card I should have. So I think that's something I would do. But can I just ask you, how much do you think you overpay? You overinvest in a Pokemon card, or do you think that I'm rich enough, Mario Pikachu I can keep buying, or what's your budget? What's your aim amount of money that you spend on a Pokemon card each month?
Each month, I don't think I have one, but usually for the expensive card, like over $1,000 I just usually buy one set or two.
Yeah, so you can see that investor doesn't have to be the type that goes. We know a good friend called Ken. I'm just gonna tell his name. He buys like 50 the Munch Pikachu, or he just buys like 10 of the Black Battle Limited Edition box all the time. And if we don't have that much capital, you could do something like play something safe, something conservative. Andy here is a working individual. He's out working. He has a daily job that he has to do, so he has a relatively steady income, and but even with that sense, spending $1,000, it's still a lot.
Yes.
So it is still a lot, and it makes us have to think. We're not like millionaires, or we're not like investment bankers. So so if you guys are similar in Andy's case, that's what Andy is looking for. So Andy, do you spend a lot of money on the new set, like Vivid Voltage or Ultra Shiny V?
I did buy a case of Ultra Shiny V, but it's on the way here.
Okay. So we don't really go. I guess you don't go really crazy about keep opening cards and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
so,
I had a really bad luck, so I just quit opening packs.
Well, that happens. Just like me and Champions Path, I opened 200 with no Charizard, so I'm like, got this set. So I think that's what's happening to us. So I guess we got a better idea. So you would call yourself a collector or an investor, or a little bit of both?
I think a little bit of both. I'm right in between. For the expensive card, I usually just buy 1 and 2, and for the cheaper one, I usually buy like a page of 9. So for future, yeah.
Okay, so when the time comes, you've said about Mario Pikachu. How likely are you willing to let go of your one set of Mario Pikachu?
I have no idea as well. Because I only got one set, it's really hard to let it go.
Yeah, I think that's the case for a lot of collectors / investor. I mean, but what Andy is doing correctly is that you know when you have a capital to buy cheaper things, you can buy a page of 9, and then you know sell 1 or 2 off. Do you know anything about grading?
Yes, I do, but I never grade anything.
Wait, do you buy the Mario Luigi raw, or do you buy the graded?
I bought the seal box.
Okay.
It's still sealed, so.
Oh, that's good. Well, why? What do you feel about grading cards? Because some people say that grading cards can maintain more value.
I think grading card is a good thing because you can keep the card in a protected case.
Yeah.
So
now, what is stopping you from grading your Mario Pikachu? Like,
because
why don't you want to open it and grade it?
Because I spend way too much on raw cards, so I have to save up for grading.
True. Well, true. I mean, grading takes super long, and now especially now, right? So, yeah, I think yeah, we got a good concept. So we're gonna follow on with Andy's case very soon. So stay tuned. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and let me know if you guys in the comment section are you like Andy. So if you're like Andy, leave a comment saying #Andy. I am Andy. So something like that. All right. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. In the next video, we have another special guest. All right. Peace. Bye bye. See you. Bye.